Okay, so this is going to be a super casual video. Otherwise, I'd never get it done. I haven't been too active on either of my YouTube channels lately. So today I want to go over just a very quick down and dirty review of Don Airey's Push to the Edge. A spoiler alert, I really enjoyed it. But before we get to that, I got to share some. Over the last 9 or 10 months, I've picked up a couple of CD box sets. They were on cheap, and I am really digging it. So the first one, if you haven't checked this out already, you probably haven't. Anyway, it's a band called Froop. They were an Irish prog group from the early 70s, I think, and really enjoy this. There are 4 albums. I'm not going to take these out because, I'll drop them. But anyway, check out Froop, Wise as Wisdom. Another great one is the Meters, Getting Funkier All the Time. Now, the Meters are one of my very favorite groups. I love every album they've made, and I have a lot of these on vinyl already, but there are a lot of outtakes and different cover versions on it, and that's what I wanted to get them, because the few albums I don't have, I think I don't have Fire on the Bayou. That may be the only one. In any case, they're crazy expensive. But this is an excellent box set. Again, I'm not going to take them out, but thoroughly enjoyed. And I think the Meters are they are, for me, the best funk group of all time. As a complete aside, I really don't like white funk music. It completely misses what I take from, say, the Meters is completely absent in white funk groups. Kind of like white blues. I'm not a huge fan of that because it kind of loses what I like about, not that I listen to a lot of blues anyway, but in any case, yeah. So check out the Meters. And finally, Brinsley Schwartz. I love this group. Of course, Nick Lowe and Ian Gum Anyway, excellent stuff. I'll see if I can open this up. It's a little bitch. They have like a series of, you may be familiar with What's So Funny About Peace, Love, and Understanding. This has all their albums. But my personal favorite is Silver Pistol, and so many great songs, but Egypt is probably my favorite on the album. In any case, a British pub rock group from the early 70s. Check it out. So now that that's aside, I'm trying to run out the algorithms here. So Don Airey, Push to the Edge. I got this a couple months ago now, whenever it first came out, and I've been really digging it. Just trying to think. I kind of wish, on a physical perspective, I wish this were like a gatefold, and I guess they're probably not going to sell like hundreds of thousands of copies of it. And then you have the 2 albums inside. Paper sleeves. Again, it would be nice if they could just put a little bit of poly-lined jacket sleeves or record sleeves. In any case, there it is. This is what it looks like. Nice embossed Don Airey. So I'm going to I'll swing over here because I have some notes I want to read. Just about each of I'll just go quickly through my comments on each of the songs. So kicks off with Tell Me, and I just had some notes. I'm not going to go into the deets, but basically this has a really nice, great chunky riff. I love it, and it's just thumping with a guitar, solo organ. It's kind of like Simon McBride plays. I should say Simon McBride plays guitar on this in this band, and so like the interplay with him and Don Airey is not unlike their work with Deep Purple and Equals One. So that's really nice. And then Carl Sentence is the current Nazareth singer. It's just some good old school power singing. So enjoy that. And power singing isn't usually my thing, but I do like this. I guess it's mainly Iron Maiden. I don't like Bruce Dickinson's singing, but I do like, well, Ronnie Dio. Come on. Anyway, so on to They Keep On Running. Okay, so this has a nice horn run in the beginning, and it's kind of got like a Spanish vibe. The riff is not unlike, at least to my ears, not unlike Stargazer, of course, a Rainbow song. And the bridge, that stood out to me. There's some crazy piano runs in there, and the outro is really nice with some piano and horn interplay. So enjoyed that. Next up would be Moon Rising. I don't know. It's the first time using this camera, so maybe I'll hold it like that. Yeah, this is my favorite yet on the album. Michael M's on vocals, and textured electric piano on it. And actually, I sense, to my ears in any case, there's definitely some English folk woven into the riff. And it's got a very 70s second section. Great Hammond solo and just a crazy guitar solo in there as well. So really great song. Flame in the Water. Oh, Rock the Melody. Okay, I'm jumping around here. Okay, Rock the Melody. I enjoyed the music, but those lyrics, man, those don't speak to me. But it is good fun. But the song also doesn't grab me as much as the first three, so this is probably strategically placed. But there's a lot going on. It's interesting, to say at the very least. It's interesting, and there's no cliches or anything like that. It just doesn't grab me. Flame in the Water is one of my favorites. I find myself going back to this over and over again. It's just such a fun 70s time capsule. Wonderful song. I love the Moog synths. Just amazing. And it's a ballad. Out of Focus. I think this will be the one I return to least. Again, there's like lots going on. That's what I love about Don's stuff and what he's brought to Purple too. There's a lot going on in this stuff, and it's such an engaging listen. And again, that's what this album is like. But Out of Focus just doesn't grab me. It doesn't make me want to skip through it either. That said, I did really enjoy the solo break that's halfway through. Side C, Power of Change. Oh yeah, I absolutely love the opening on this. It's just great, and it's a really, really fun song. Proggy vibes. It's got Mitchell M's. I called it Michael M's before, didn't it? And I've got it typed differently in both places here. Great vocals, love it, and there's like a strings guitar break. It's just amazing. Girl from Highland Park. This is very fun, and it's kind of got that early to mid 70s prog thing, which I love. Like that's if I'm going to listen to prog, that's my bag. I don't listen to like a lot of the more on the mathy end of stuff. That's not my thing. Anyway, apparently I read and heard in interviews with Don that this was inspired by Billie Eilish. I think, if I recall, I'm not going to go putting the effort through actually trying to dig it up, but I think he said it was inspired by the first chord in one of her songs. I'm probably wrong there, but this made, like, when I listened to this, it also kind of reminded me of Elements from Roger Glover. And I mean, man, I could. Oh, my notes went out here. Let me tap the screen. Oh, God damn it! There. There we go. Great success. Yeah, I wish I would pay bucks for like a Roger Glover, Don Airey prog album, also with Simon McBride, and that'd be really, really good. On to Gods of War. This is also super fun. It's kind of like Run to the Hills, but slowed down and twisted into like a late 70s rainbow song. And the middle section with the organ and guitar pairing is absolutely gripping. Love that song. On the side D, Edge of Reality, another monster riff. And it's fun, but it doesn't have the immediacy of the other stuff I found. But there is a great change. I have a note here around 240-ish, and I really like the change. And finally, Finnegan's Awake. This is a fantastic instrumental, and I went down a rabbit hole, and I'm not sure if it's the guy, but it kind of sort of broke my heart reading about this, if it's the same drummer. I don't know. In any case, but it's an absolutely fun ending to the album, so this is pushed to the edge, and I would say I'll give that, definite thumbs up, and check it out if you haven't already. Talk to you later.